Subscribe and let's get into this, man.
I went freaking hard.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies.
Right, Jim homies.
Homie, another hitter.
And the freaking weights were my warriors.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies. Let's get into this, man.
You're a convicted felt with a little bit of dancing.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies.
Right, Jim homie.
GGH, homie. Another hitter.
Hard hitting. Hard hitting.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies. Let's get into this. What up? It's Garage Jim, homie. And today I'm reviewing Axe and Sledge Dozer. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies, man. This review is brought to you by my big homie, Uncle Eddie at Muscle Players. He sent this hitter over to me, man. I'm gonna talk to you about it. This is my last serving of it here. And I cycled 3 sleep supplements. And I'm gonna sip this while I talk to you, because that's what I do, man. I sip this. Got some alkaline water here. About to party, homies. We're about to party, man. Listen, you hit me in the email, garagegymhomie@gmail.com. You hit me for, what do you hit me for? For a list of cheap supplements I'm selling. For some coaching, for some, what else, man? For some coaching, for meal plans, workout plans, supplement review. You want to talk some God, some spiritual. See, I'm in a rested state right now, man. That's what you got to understand. I'm in a relaxed state. This is the end of, you know what? I'll just use it all. Anyway, so listen. The only one that I've used before was Hydraulic. And that was their non-stim pre-workout or their pump formula or whatever. And it was okay, man. It was okay. I didn't review it on the channel. This was before the channel. I used it. People seem to like their whole food kind of meal replacement powder or whatever. So listen, man, I'm relaxed. I just sat in here. I just got done praying, meditating, man, asking God so I could look deep within myself. Where was I selfish today, dishonest, resentful, in fear? I'd say that I have experienced some fear today. I'm exhibiting some symptoms from my brain injury. A little fear with that. I'm having some blurred vision. The room has been, there was an occasion where the room started spinning. I've also have this, what appears to be, I'm talking to my neurologist about it tomorrow, hopefully, called hyperhidrosis, I think, hydrolysis, I forgot. I've been like sweating profusely out of nowhere. So after I work out, I go to work, and it's when very common with brain injuries, with traumatic brain injuries, where you're whatever the part of your brain that regulates your body temperature is, it's off, man. It's what I call discombobulated, homie. I got a discombobulated brain, man. And so I've been like sweating profusely. So I'm going to talk to the neurologist, see what his take is on it. Man, I can't even taste this, but it's good, man. It's enjoyable to sip on. So I've been in some fear about that because, you know, when you're sitting there sweating profusely, it just feels like something's really wrong with you. And, you know, you got blurred vision and, you know, the room's spinning and you have no taste or smell. You're like, man, something is seriously wrong with me. So anyway, man, listen. It was, God's got me, man. He's taken me this far, and I'm confident, you know, I trust the doctor I'm working with, and we'll see what he has to say. You know, I think I've gotten through the worst of it. I got a follow-up MRI next week. Maybe the doctor will want to see me sooner for another MRI. So I've definitely been in some fear. Then I go through all the questions, you know, do I owe an apology? No, I don't. Not today. A lot of times I do, but not today. Have I kept something to myself which I should discuss with someone? No, I discussed the things that I needed to discuss with people. You know, was I kind and loving towards all? Today I was. What could I have done better? I could have prayed more, man. When I was in fear, I went to my head instead of going to God. You know, I could have done that better. You know, was I thinking of myself most of the time? Was I thinking about what I could do for others? It was a good split, man. Probably myself, to be honest, man. Probably thinking of myself most of the time. And I said the rest of my prayers, man. We'll go into that another time, man. Let's get into the review. So I'm in a relaxed state, man. You think, don't think GGH is down or anything, man. I'm just feeling relaxed, that's all. Because that's what happens, man, when I wrap it up at night and connect with God. So, I'll put this down for a minute, man. I don't want to get too crazy all at once, you know. Got space, a little restriction we got to practice. You see, I got Vinny here. Come here, Vinny. Say hi to the fine folks at YouTube, yeah. So this is nice and relaxing. So this is a honey lemon tea flavor. One of the best flavors I've actually had in a sleep supplement. Very light, very light. Oh, that's nice. You see my pup here? That's nice. Yeah, he pushes his head on me. Give him some rubs. He likes that. Yeah, I'm so blessed that we got each other. So, let's talk about the facts, man. Let's talk. God bless the fine folks at Axe and Sledge to give us the facts, supplement facts, 1 scoop, 5.8 gram. Not a loaded scoop, not a very loaded scoop. Servings per container, 30. First ingredient, gamma it's GABA. Gamma annabituric acid, whatever. That's GABA. Probably my favorite ingredient in a sleep supplement because it gives that warm, fuzzy hug, like that opiate kind of, like just that warmth through the whole body. Takes your breath away for a second if you're not used to it. 3 grams, that's a high amount, man. L-tyrosine, 750 milligrams. Chamomile extract, 500 milligrams. Ashwagandha extract, they're giving you a little for your schlong gains, man. Some anti-anxiety, some anti-depression right there, man. That ashwagandha. Passion flower extract, 200 milligrams. L-phenylalanine, 150 milligrams. L-theanine, 100 milligrams. Not a huge amount of L-theanine. Muconiperina, that's that L-dopa extract, 75 milligrams. 5-HTP, 50 milligrams. And L-tryptophan, 50 milligrams, homies. That turkey juice right there, that turkey powder, man. So you don't have any melatonin in this. So this is, I'm going to give you the pros and cons of this, man. The pros and cons are that it doesn't have melatonin. So this is really nice if you're cycling off melatonin. You know, melatonin's got, I've done some fancy-dancy college folk research on it. You don't want to rely on it, man. You don't want to rely on melatonin. So this is really nice. I don't know if there's any other, what's it called? Sleep supplements in the game. They have 3 grams of GABA and no melatonin. Maybe, I don't know if the one by Somatomax, I don't know if that has melatonin. But that also has, I think, 3 grams of GABA, or a lot of GABA. That's a prop blend, so I don't know. That's that Don Lemon blend, man. This is that honey lemon blend, honey lemon tea. You want Don Lemon or honey lemon? I'd rather honey lemon than Don Lemon, homie. Any day. You give me a little honey lemon, we can get rid of the Don Lemons, homie. All right. When life gives you Don Lemons, you make honey lemon tea. So listen. The pros of the 3 grams of GABA is it feels incredible. The cons of the 3 grams of GABA is a lot of people won't tell you this. GGH is up on game. See, I'm a drug addict, so I'm kind of in touch with my body more than a lot, you know, when it comes to ingesting substances. It's very easy to build a tolerance to GABA. So originally when you get that warm, fuzzy feeling that goes down your whole body, it takes your breath away, you're like, wow, I feel good. it's very easy to build a tolerance to that, and the GABA stops working. Even at 3 grams, you can hardly feel it if you take it every night in a row. I don't know if a lot of people know that GABA you can build a tolerance too quick. So I'm gonna stop using GABA after this is my last dose of GABA, and then I'm gonna be on that Alpha Neon Dreams, and review that one. That has no GABA and no melatonin, so I'm gonna be cycling off both of them. So anyway, man, here's the deal. I'm gonna give you the experience. You take the hitter, you take the drink. You sip on it a little more, man. We'll sip on it a little more. We don't want to miss out on the fun. You know, absorbing the body. Just sips, man. About 15 minutes after feeling, if you're kind of on an empty stomach. See, when I was on a full stomach, I didn't feel the GABA at all, because like on a Sunday night after a cheat meal I took this, hardly felt it. So on an empty stomach, it makes the world of difference. About 15, 20 minutes after ingesting it, you feel the strongest GABA I've ever felt in any sleep supplement. And I've taken Hibernate by Huge Supplements, that is 3 grams. I've taken Anesthetized by Blackstone Labs, that is 3 grams. I've never felt such strong GABA as this, just a warmth through from your whole head to your toes, relaxing. And it lasts, I'm telling you, like hours. You wake up in the middle, you still have the warmth, man. It feels like just someone's just warm, like you're getting your back scratched, man, and you just lay down. It's just that warmth, comforting hug. Very, very relaxing sleep supplement. Now, because there's no melatonin or whatever, this is not the kind of sleep supplement where you wake up in the morning with a heavy head at all. In fact, I would say, I don't really even know how deep of a sleep this puts you in, but this puts you in an extremely relaxed state before going to sleep, up until you go to sleep. So this definitely, I mean, as far as a relaxed state before going into sleep, there's really only 1 or 2 I could think of that are up there with how relaxed you are before you fall asleep. So this does not have that heavy head feeling in the morning, which some of you might like, some of you don't like. The pros of that are that you wake up and you're like ready to go, energized. The cons are that if you want something that keeps you sleeping much longer, like melatonin will do, you know, when you take 5 milligrams, something, you know, a high amount, it kind of gives you a heavy head so you can sleep longer. This isn't going to do that. So if you kind of got to be ready to get your own like 8 hours of sleep or whatever. This just puts you in a nice, relaxed, chilled out state before going to sleep. And I look forward to getting off it because I'm going to take a break from the GABA for a few months, at least a couple months, and reset my tolerance to it. Because that warm feeling's so good. You know, I don't know what the other ingredients in here really feel like. The GABA is the star of the show, hands down. You know, L-tyrosine, chamomile, ashwagandha. I'm sure it all goes together to do something. Ain't nothing touching that GABA feeling. So, it's like how the old Redcon Fade Out was, man. Check out my Redcon Fade Out review. You'll see why I'll never support Redcon 1 again. But that old Redcon 1 Fade Out, that boy was a hitter. So this Axe and Sledge was all right, man. Was really good, actually. And top-notch sleep supplement. And it's great. You still get your GABA buzz, and you get to cycle off the melatonin, which I really liked about it. So that's what I got for you, man. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight. This one was a hitter. It's like a pre-sleep relaxation formula. That's how I look at it, more than an actual sleep formula itself. The sleep part wasn't the star of the show for me, man. It was the relaxed state before sleep that was the star of the show. So that's what I got, man. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight, man. I love you all. God bless all you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. If you liked the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. I'm out.